We have a beautiful weekend in store for us. I'll have the details coming up.
Molly Starr is in tonight to tell us what our weather will look like. Molly, we've had some rain and hot temperatures this week. What can we expect to see in the coming days?
Hey Jocelyn, we have great news for you now. We did see that rain, we did see those hot temperatures, and of the two, we're only expecting to continue those hot temperatures now. We're at the end of September this week, entering October, but these are pretty average for this time of year. However, we're seeing lots of sunshine both Saturday and Sunday, and as well as we enter into next week. Now, we're not expecting a cool down until later in the week, talking Wednesday into next weekend, but you can expect to see that sunshine stick around as well as a few clouds, but I'll have more details for you on the forecast coming up. We have more sunshine and heat are in store for us tomorrow. All of this and more when we come back. Well, we have some warmer temperatures, not only returning for the weekend, but for the next few days ahead. I will have more details coming up after the break. Well, another week has come and gone, and today felt like the past few days. The only good news is we didn't see rain today as much as we have the past few days. Now, temperature currently 70. Feels pretty nice out there. It's not a humid 70, but a nice 70. For it to still be in the 80s this late into September, early October, headed that way. High today here in Tuscaloosa, 85 degrees. Now, that was about the high. These numbers continue to rise just a little bit throughout the evening. However, we're seeing those mid-80s as the high. Now, areas like Haleyville, Coleman, a little bit luckier on those lower 80 ends, but it was still a hot day out there. We got some cloud coverage that helped keep it slightly cooler than it has been. Temperatures currently on the downhill for the night. Now, areas, again, like Haleyville, Coleman, seeing those overnight lows, those mid-60s are where we can top out tonight. Pretty usual for this time of year. We're seeing this pattern of those mid-60s to those 80s throughout the day, and we're going to see that as we continue to move through. But Linden 68 degrees, Birmingham 70, and Talladega over there also at 68 degrees. Pretty widespread for our area. Tonight our low about 64 degrees. I'm seeing those mid-60s, not too much to report on that. The good news is those clouds we did see today are pushing their way out through tonight, so you might wake up and see a few clouds, but you're going to see a lot more sunshine tomorrow than we did today, even though we saw a good amount of sunshine. We've got a north wind of about 5 miles per hour, so that wind's coming from the south going to the north, going from north to south, so it might feel a little bit chilly, but it's not bringing in too much cold air. Now, this is all our best ground clutter. We see it all the time, and this is a very strong sense of it. It's just the way the radar is sitting. It is showing things that are on the ground. Now, we do have some showers out there pushing their way into Georgia, but us over here in western Alabama are staying dry. Weekend report is great. We've got Saturday setting up very nicely. Sunday, even more nice if you like those 90-degree temperatures. Football, both Auburn and Alabama are away. Gary's going to tell you all about that coming up. But Auburn taking on Texas A&M in College Station in Texas. They're going to see a lot of sunshine, even warmer temperatures than we're going to see here. Alabama taking on the Georgia Bulldogs in Athens. Already a tough game, and what's even tougher is their forecast. They might have some rain chances as the game goes on, so hopefully we don't see too many delays with that. If any delays, fingers crossed that stays a dry game. As we look ahead for us back here in western Alabama, we're going to see that same pattern, those 60s to 80s, lots of sunshine, maybe some more days with clouds versus more sun versus, oh, the clouds are coming back, the clouds are going away, but you know, not a rain chance in sight. Now, looking ahead to way down Thursday, Friday, we could see that chance of rain, but that's about it for now. But none of this is going on with the rain, nothing in the tropics as of right now. But as we continue through the hurricane season, make sure to download our WVUA 23 app to keep up to date with weather updates as well as our social media platforms. Search Richard Scott WVUA 23.
Thank you so much for that weather update, Molly. Hopefully we can get a little more into that in terms of game day weekend weather. But for now, we will have sports back here when we return. Molly, so we have a big game day this weekend. We have a lot of people traveling in and out of the state. What can you tell us about the weather? Yeah, so we're having the best weather here, actually. I mean, Auburn taking on Texas A&M, they're going to see a lot of sunshine, but we're seeing just as much with about the same temperatures. And unlike Athens and Alabama, we're not going to have any rain chances. We have a great weekend ahead of us. So I say get out there and enjoy it while also staying in that air conditioning and enjoying the football. Absolutely. And travel safe if you're going to Athens. That's our report for tonight. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to check us out and our developing stories on our website. Have a good night.